Okay, Zatima fans, this is a bit of a touchy subject here. I mean, technically it's not. Maybe I'm just in my feelings about this subject because it just feels so real. Now, recently I did a video about whether or not Bryce deserves a second chance, and that's led to some interesting conversation in the comment section of that video about, I don't know, it just seems like Bryce is out of pocket the way he's making it seem like, because even though he's the one that's caused, well, he's the one that started this mess that got Zach acting towards him funny. He's acting like Zach should already be over it. It's like, you caused a problem, so you under no way, shape, or form have any obligation on telling someone else that they should be over whatever it was that you did to them. But I wanted to focus on Gladys in this video. We're talking Zach's mom and whether or not she deserves forgiveness. Now, tomorrow we have 2 new episodes, and then we have 4 more episodes after that. Later on in the season, we know that she's going to wind up in the hospital on life support, and then the question as to whether or not Zach decides to, foot the bill so she can stay alive, that's going to be brought up. And we know that him and Jeremiah get into it at the hospital. And after that, we know that at some point, Zach is going to come across some like home videos and see, himself and Jeremiah when they were younger, and the fact that, his mom was kind of there. So we're going to see a loving moment with that. But at the end of the day, I want to ask the question, do you think that Zach's mom deserves forgiveness? Now, it's an interesting subject to bring up because I think everybody can speak for themselves when a majority would say, hell no. But it's one of those situations where, in my personal opinion, I could see Zach forgiving his mom, living up to the saying that, when you forgive others, it really isn't for them, but it's for yourself. And I think that Zach being able to forgive his mom for all of her various shortcomings, that will go a long way towards healing him. I mean, it won't change the past, but it will possibly help him get to a point where he can accept that, his mom is who she is. And I don't even want to, and it just gets on my nerves, to hear this saying, and I've dealt with this in my real life, but when a parent who's done a crappy job in some respects says, I did the best that I could, and it's just so, it doesn't make up for, how things in your childhood impacted how you grew up and how you are today. And it's like they say, hurt people hurt people. So it seems pretty obvious to me, even though I don't believe it's been fully confirmed, but Gladys probably didn't have the best upbringing herself. So, what was it when Zach was 7, telling him basically like, I gave birth to you, and whatever happens after that, it's on you. She probably had neglectful parents herself, because typically some parents only quote unquote raise their children the way that they were raised, but others take the necessary steps to, recognize that, hey, I had a shitty upbringing, so the last thing I want to do is put my child through what I went through. So they try to make things, a bit better in their parenting skills and whatnot. But yeah, and I don't know. I mean, the big question is whether or not Gladys dies based off the line of dialogue that Zach said to Fatima and Sistas when explaining why he reacted to Karen's supposed death the way that he did. It's like, I never lost anybody that close to me before that I loved, not even my own mother. So it's just one of those things where, did his mom die or not? I don't know. But my thing is this, if his mom does pass, I hope that maybe, just maybe, Zach and her will have a moment prior to her going on, because, that will kind of give him the closure that he needs. But what do you think? Do you think that his mom is going to make it? Do you think that she deserves, any sort of forgiveness or a second chance? And how do you think things are going to play out as season 2 comes to a close in the next couple of weeks? So, like and subscribe, follow me on social media, and I'll catch you in the next one.